god. Look at the time. It's time for Hazard Envy to start his day. Hey guys, it's me, Hazard Envy. Welcome back to another video. And as you know, we're already outside, so we're gonna start with that garden tour. But before we start, remember to subscribe, like, and turn on those post notifications so you'll be notified and share this video. So let's get started with this premiere. So I'm just gonna be this is gonna be one of my long videos. I'm just gonna be doing a garden tour and a garden talk, because I haven't showed you my garden since one of my shorts that was like 2 months ago. So I'm just gonna give you a little tour on things that I want to do with my garden, things I'm gonna add, things I'm gonna take out, how are things producing, if I'm getting any fruit, if I harvested anything. So I'm gonna talk to you about that, and I'm gonna be talking to you about fertilizer. So let's go start with our fertilizer. So I'm gonna show you how to make a fertilizer. So here I make fertilizer all the time. I never buy fertilizer because I just find it as a waste of money. So here, oh, look at all those bugs. Whoosh. You can do this inside too, but I like leaving it outside so the heat helps it. The heat helps it go faster, but I just didn't have time. I could have done this inside. I've been waiting like a week and 2 days, so I could have put this inside. But the heat usually makes it go faster. But I just didn't have time, so this one is very strong. So usually what I always do with my watering can right there, that blue thing, usually what I always like doing with that, I always take a banana peel, put it inside there, and put water. So I always do that. So the last time though I did it was like 3 months ago or 2 months ago, and I left it for too long, and then the side started to create diseases. Like, not disease, it started creating, like, I don't know, it was like brown. I still have it here. I was trying to clean it out, but now I just ignore it. But it's still a little annoying looking at it. I don't know if you could see it. You probably don't see it, but it's very like this brown thing around the whole thing, and I mean I cleaned some of it out, but it's still there and I don't like it. So now what I do, I take a cup. So I'm basically diluting it. You know how you take lemonade or like any type of juice that's very sweet and you mix it with water? That's what I'm basically doing. So I took a cup, I put 2 banana peels, and I didn't waste them. I made a strawberry banana smoothie, and I put water in it, right? So now, and I left it a little longer because this is like, let me give you another example. Vanilla extract. You know, you just add a little bit of vanilla extract because it's very strong. So this is very strong, and I'm gonna dilute this in water. So that's where we're gonna do my watering can. I already put water. So the banana peels, you can put them in compost. You can even put those in your plants. I'm just gonna throw the banana peels away since it's a little too rotten. And if I would put them in my plants, I would have to like cut them into very little pieces. And I don't want to do that because it could create like animals around it. Like there's a bunch of fruit flies here. So I'm not gonna do that for now. I'm just gonna take them out, and after this video I'll put them in the trash. So I'm just gonna take them out. Ooh, look at all those bugs. Look at this. This thing is built different. That thing all stank. Oh, and there's one more. Look at that. It's deep down. I don't want to put my hand in there, but if you're a gardener, you're gonna have to be working with some dirty stuff. You little nasty. Let me get some water and rinse my hands. and it really smells bad. But now, as you see, it's a very beautiful color. It's like I'm playing. I mean, I guess you could drink this, but don't. But there's bugs in here. But this is basically banana water. I never heard of that before. So what I'm gonna do with my watering can, I put water in here. I just left a little bit of space so I could put this. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna dilute this in there, and then I'm gonna water my plants. So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. Oh, that smells horrible. You guys need to smell that. Anyways, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit, but for now, let me show you things I'm working on. Maybe things I took out. So first things first, let's start with my tomatoes. I've been trying to do gardening, like more videos, but it's been really hard since it's been cold, but now it's really sunny, so now the light is really bright. This morning I came out, it was cold, so I thought I'd do it in the afternoon when it cools down. It's not that cooled down, but it is what it is. So here are my tomatoes. It has lots of diseases and fungus. So what I'm planning, I only had 3 tomatoes out of this, and you see these flowers, these are where they come from. So I had flowers when there was a Hurricane Ian. I had flowers, and I had like 2 of them, and I tried to do it, and everything in the garden, it was inside, it was in the garage, in our kitchen, and lots of it was right here, and my plants are right here. And I was trying to pollinate them, but I guess it didn't work since I couldn't come outside all the time. But I'm really trying to get, this might be one of my last tomatoes before the frost comes. So right here, yeah guys, so all of our plants, they're outside over there. So I'm just pollinating our tomatoes. I got 3 tomatoes out of this, and I'm probably gonna get hopefully 2 tomatoes out of here. And I have flowers down here. I have 1 here. There's another one here, but I think that was false pollination. So I have right here, I have some little things that might grow tomatoes. So that's about my tomatoes. Here are my carrots. You're probably thinking they are way smaller, but like 2 months ago, I harvested my carrots. They were an okay size because the seed collection that I had is supposed to be a short. It's not. It's called short and sweet. It's not like the biggest one, but I could have harvested a little later. But here I really want these to grow. So yeah, I'm gonna. But yeah, hopefully these carrots are very beautiful and big. But I've harvested carrots before. I think I'm really gonna try to post that video. So yeah, I'm trying to post that video. I just have lots of stuff on mine, so I'm just trying to I'm working on it. I have lots of projects in this garden. So right here, I've been trying to grow, I don't know if you know that, but I've been trying to grow a bunch of flowers, some marigold and an old-fashioned garden mix. So I grew it 3 times. The first time was like 3 months ago, and I had to pull it out because of, I don't know why I pulled it out. I don't remember, but I pulled it out. So yeah, so then I put it again. There was a bunch of weeds coming out of it, and the weeds were big, and I wasn't paying attention, so I was watering and the weeds got bigger. I don't know what was it, so I took it out. So now this is the 3rd time. I don't know if those are weeds or the flower, but I put this here a month ago and a half, and I barely see any germination. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's the weather for marigold. Yeah, so here I'm growing some baby carrots. So here I was supposed to put some chives, but I'm still trying to get them. We bought them 3 months ago around that time, and it keeps saying it's never came. So I don't know. We're still waiting on that. We've been trying to contact the seller, but they're never answering. so I'm not trying to get scammed. But anyways, I'm gonna grow some baby carrots, not big carrots, since these beds, they're not the biggest. So I'm just gonna grow some baby carrots right here. Then here I have some cilantro. I planted it about 2 weeks ago. No, a week and a half ago. So I did a couple rows. I did 2 rows. I tried to thin them, but they look a little too close. But I'm still waiting for my seeds over here, because I know I put seeds here. So here I have a bunch of things right here. I mean, not just 2 things. Here I have some mint. This whole bed was supposed to have mint, but I'm like, I don't use mint like that and stuff like that. So here, oh my god, it's windy. Right here I have a plant. It's like a tea. It's called Mother of Thousands. My mom told me to grow so she can make tea. And then right here I was gonna grow some green onions, but it didn't work out. So, and then here's my basil. I know, so big. I'm trying to prevent it from bolting. So yeah, so what I wanted to do, I have a bunch of empty pots down here. So what I wanted to do, yes, 2 days ago I was cleaning up the fridge and I have these little leeks. I don't know what they're called. I think it's like green onions, but it's like, I don't know what it is. So, but it had like the bottom part, so I cut a bunch of the bottom. It had roots. I put in the refrigerator in a bag of water, and then it's starting to sprout. The roots are getting big. And I know I'm not supposed to leave it for that long in the cold in the refrigerator, but I'm just gonna let it get big, and then I'm planning to plant it outside somewhere. So right here, I'm supposed to grow my strawberries, but I decided not to. Here, I'm gonna grow strawberries next. I'm gonna grow it in spring. So either here, I wanted to grow celery and lettuce. So in the middle, celery, lettuce, or lettuce. Or I'll grow my little green onion things right here. So I'm still thinking about that. Here, I'm supposed to have my jalapenos. Weeds are coming out of it. I tried to fertilize and everything with my jalapenos. They just died. So, and it's too cold for that anyway. So I'm just going to wait for my jalapenos to come next season. I'm going to plant them again next season. So here I have my bell pepper I grew from seed. So here's an update about my bell peppers. I grew bell peppers a long time ago from seed. I had 3 fruits, and they started to rot. Like, the fruits were small. It was around this size, and it was orange. I'm like, the bell pepper is supposed to be red, so I let it stay longer till it get red. And one of them came off the vine, and it started getting mold and some fungus on the fruit, so I just took it out, and it was black inside of it. So I don't know why it was not turning red, and it didn't get big. So here, my bell pepper, I think I'm just gonna take this out and put something here next season. But I still have hope, because here we have a little flower. I hope I could get one last harvest for my bell peppers, and a good harvest, because I've never had a real harvest, a good harvest. Here's something new. I'm growing pineapple. So I didn't grow this from seed or from the thing. My mom's coworker gave it to me. So this is a funny story. Well, it's not funny, but he gave this to us like 3 to 4 months ago. And then like 5 to 6 months ago, he gave us. I don't even know that person. He gave us pineapple. He gave us pineapple, and my mom said he grew. I'm like, oh, and then my mom told him that, my son is a gardener, and then that's what my mom told me. And then he gave my mom a pineapple to give to me. So now I have pineapple here. And pineapple, hopefully, I know pineapple grows big. So if it grows big, I'm going to plant it somewhere else. Maybe in a bigger pot. If not, I'll plant it in one of my other houses. You don't need to know about that. So here I just have a bunch of things I'm leaving. I don't really water this or fertilize. I'm just going to let it grow. Like these, an empty pot over there. So now that my fertilizer has been sitting, I'm going to fertilize. But let me talk to you more about fertilizer. So fertilizer needs to be fertilized a lot. At least 2 times a week. I don't make compost because compost is a whole mess with worms. I'm not trying to do worm stuff here. I already have enough lizards as it is. So yeah, lizards, they can be very annoying. They don't do nothing to your plants though, but sometimes they're just always jumping all over the place. They can't sit somebody. They can't sit somewhere. So what else I'm planning to do? Let's talk about next season. Next season I wanna grow cherry tomatoes. I wanna grow lemons, not here. I'm gonna grow lemons and bring it to my auntie's house so she could grow it there. In one of these pots, I want to grow potatoes. Here, maybe I could grow flowers here. I don't know about this. I want to grow also beans, maybe. Maybe black beans, since my family eat black beans a lot, or even sugar snap. But I know beans, they don't grow that big. I've seen bigger, and I don't like trellising up. I'd rather have a lean down. So I want to grow watermelon again. I just don't have the space. So I was thinking maybe if I would want to grow watermelon, I could grow it here, and I'll let it maybe this whole bed, and I'll let it go, right? But I feel like I could do this whole bed for watermelon. I don't know. That's what I'm having in mind. But if I'm gonna grow watermelon, I need to at least grow 2 in this whole bed. But if I was gonna do it, so yeah, these are things I'm thinking about growing next season. I want to grow strawberries next season, and I've been trying to grow strawberries from seed. They've never been germinating, and it's been like 3 months since I've been trying to grow strawberries. So shout out to James Prigioni. Not a shout out, but he's a gardener that I love watching. And I've watched one of his videos, says he uses strawberry roots. So I think I want to do that, buy it off Amazon. It's like a root, and you just plant it in there, and it grows. So right here are my jasmine plants. Funny story, this jasmine plant has never been growing. It's been growing. It had diseases, so I took it out, and it's just a mess. And my jasmine plants, I transplanted them 3 times. Here we have another jasmine plant. So this one is growing a little slow, and my other one is growing a little too fast. But that's beautiful. We're gonna have to put this in our front yard. You see how it's starting to bend? My dad said he's gonna bring like stakes or sticks to put there, so we can trellis it to go up instead of leaning down. Because if it leans down, eventually if it rains hard, it could either fall or make itself fall down. And here we just have some other flowers and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fertilize my plants. I'm gonna show you that. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you me fertilizing them. I was gonna talk to you about, before I fertilize, let me show you something I've been trying to do since in December. I might be having a trip, a little birdie told me, and I've been testing out some self-watering system. So I've been having water bottles. I put a hole in there, and what you do, you put it in the soil, and it's gonna bring water little by little. I tested it out with these water bottles, and it takes about 2 days. So maybe I have to make the hole smaller, cause for this one, you see how big the hole is? I put this one on that one, or one of these big ones, and it took not even a day and went down. So I guess I thought it matters about the hole, but I guess it has to be a little smaller if you leave it longer. So I'm gonna use these big cups though. I'm just gonna make the hole very small. So that's about my self-watering system. I'm gonna try to do a video about doing different self-watering systems you can do at home. I have a bunch of ideas on my phone. I don't even have space on my camera, so I have to put a bunch of stuff in the cloud, and it's hard. I'm trying to delete everything. If you see this video pausing, going back again, stuff like that, it happened 2 times already in this video. I don't know if you saw it, but this happened again, so it took me about 5 minutes to delete a bunch of apps, and it's probably gonna happen again. I've been telling you about this. Just happened again, so I'm gonna try to finish up this video quick. So right now I'm gonna fertilize my plant with my fertilizer. So I'm just gonna give a little bit for each inch of the fertilizer. You're not supposed to give it water. So I'm definitely gonna fertilize my bell pepper because I see that little flower, so I hope it grows. I'm gonna fertilize this. If you have, just fertilize everything a little bit. If you have extra, then give it the stuff that needs to grow more, give it more. For fertilizing our carrots, you can fertilize your baby carrots if you want to. That's not a necessity, but if you want it to grow faster, definitely. I think you should. I feel like I don't want to fertilize this yet because look what happens. It starts to squish it. So I'm not going to give this too much. I'm going to let the roots develop. So my cilantro, let's give it a little bit. But you want to focus on it growing, not fertilizing. My mother of thousands for sure. My mint is growing a little slow, so definitely. Definitely fertilize my mint. My basil, I don't know, just a little bit, because my basil is growing very nicely. I have a bunch of basil in the freezer. I'm trying to find recipes to do. Maybe I could do a video about basil. So let's fertilize this. Okay. And pineapple, let me give it a little bit of fertilizer. And I'm sorry if I'm not recording everything right. It's just hard to record and fertilize at the same time. So let's fertilize this a bit because this thing is not growing. See again, so let me just finish fertilizing this. I'm gonna try to finish this video a little fast. Cause this one you don't need to fertilize this one. This soil is always dry, but I'm not gonna water this one as much because it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. Let me fertilize this one because this one is getting a little slow. So I'm just gonna do my outro. I have a little extra fertilizer. Let's fertilize my tomatoes. And this helps with watering too. So now you don't have to water in about 2 days. So let's start with my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. I hope on my garden tour, my talk with you was good. I hope this video wasn't too long. I kind of wanted to have a long video so you guys could watch something over. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, subscribe, like, turn on those post notifications. And remember, garden and stay hazardous. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.